streams even. It's even better when you can go walk around and see all of them in person. Dude, this venue is crazy.
Yeah, and while like the competition's fierce, there's so much like other community aspects happening within this tournament that's just like, you want to be here. You want to experience it. You want to see all the stuff. There's an arcade going 24/7 right now. There's all these other goofy side events like auction events all the time.
The auction tournaments
yeah,
are
auction
so
tournaments,
fun.
they're so funny. They're
Dude,
so funny.
if anybody was in the venue last night to hear the way that people were popping off for this Zangief player, I talked about him earlier, but every time he landed a grab, the entire crowd popped off.
Yeah.
They were tracking scoops on the scoreboard and everything. Like,
yeah, it's a good time. It definitely gets a little degenerate here. But speaking of degeneracy, we still have people playing Inkling in 2024.
That's crazy. Colorondo, one of the few people actually holding it down. I'm actually really happy, though, that we get to talk about this matchup because I haven't gotten to do this since I think I commentated God. Well, first of all, let's see if Colorondo can pick up this stock because it seems pretty likely, and then we can talk about the specifics of this matchup that make it so interesting. Although WelfarePickles, man, still off stage. What a sequence. Jeez. Wow.
I couldn't say anything. I just had to watch.
40 seconds of uninterrupted beauty.
As much as I like to make fun of Inkling players, I do think the character's boring as sin, don't get me wrong. But Colorondo is that dude. Like, as you just saw, like literally a 30-second sequence of just not allowing Snake to recover, not allowing to feel like his life is in any good hands. There is no, what is it, Allstate? There's none of that.
Yeah, no.
Or State Farm.
State
no
Farm
good
is
neighbor.
there.
No
Yeah,
good neighbor.
like
There
a
is
good
no
neighbor.
incentive.
I still don't get how that fits with the brand as like as a jingle or whatever, but works for me. I don't remember who said it. It was either like TK or Coney or one of them, but was saying like, you know, Inkling is one of those characters that like the way that they're built theoretically should never be bad, but because like nothing works together, it's like could still be good, but just kind of has to be like a slow game timeout character.
Yeah.
The way that things are now. And Colorondo going against the grain because this has not been a slow game at all.
No. Well, it was yesterday watching him play Isaiah the Pac-Man. Oh, my God.
I mean, what are you going to do, though?
Was it you on commentary for that?
No.
Oh, my God.
I think I'd remember a set like that.
that thing was chugging along. I know production was there.
Yeah. They've been here through the thick and thin with all of you guys.
Yep. Oh, man. But either way, yeah, Colorado definitely putting on a showcase right now. WelfarePickles, no slouch, by the way. Very talented Midwest Snake, I believe from Oklahoma. Or not Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Yeah, Oklahoma being Midwest would be a stretch.
Yeah.
I would disagree with that heavily.
I think they count.
I don't. That is the South, my friend.
I remember doing a Heartland Showdown thing during the pandemic, and I think Oklahoma was added. I don't know. I don't remember.
The Heartland is different from Midwest.
That is
Some
true.
of the Midwest is included in that, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Heartland is basically just Midwest but smaller.
and like some other stuff in the middle. It's basically just where are tornadoes, and that's about it.
Here be tornadoes.
But regardless, hey, geography aside, this is last stock going into this ending of the game number one and calling out the timing on that recovery. That is a very unfortunate two-frame hitbox for Inkling, but WelfarePickles taking advantage of it. We were talking about Colorondo really cooking throughout that whole game, but never got away from WelfarePickles, and that reliable damage that Snake can put out ended up really paying off.
Yeah, I mean, Welfare's been a tried and true Snake main since day one of the game. Because I remember when I was first really getting involved with the Smash Bros. Scene, I remember, Fargo was having a couple of really talented players come up, and I remember seeing WelfarePickles being one of the names. So I was like, oh, okay, they must be pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I got more involved in the scene, and I'm like, oh yeah, WelfarePickles is very good.
You got to give it up to somebody who just kind of stuck around and played the same character. And look, if anybody's going to have the amount of depth necessary to keep the game fun for 6 straight years, Snake's going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Like, there is so much you can do with this character.
I mean, and I feel like the in-game tag is really demonstrating a lot of things for Colorondo right now. He is the wall. You have to get over the wall. And
Not
right
the
now,
Yoshi player.
Yeah, not the Yoshi player. But, like, he is the wall, and you are not getting over it.
Colorondo, though, making some efforts to beat it down, though. Loving this aggression right now. High recovery, of course, going to come out a lot from Snake. Now, I was talking earlier about this specific matchup, and there are a couple things that are fun. I think the last time I commentated this was Low Tier City 7, when it was, I think it was MVD versus Cosmos back when Cosmos was still playing Inkling. And one of the things to note is that you're going to see a ton of this splatter shot because even if Snake is shielding, it will still break the grenade.
Yeah.
And anytime you hit Snake with that splatter shot, it will bust the grenade.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really big tool for Inkling to just not really have to worry about it as much. However, WelfarePickles, as you saw right there, can take advantage of it. If that splatter shot is too obvious, you can just kind of run right up.
Okay. I don't know when that C-board's landed, but okay, there we go. So it's like it's gonna explode soon.
It's been there for a minute.
Yeah. Well, like I think it's like 30-something seconds, but
well, you know.
Yeah.
That may as well be a minute. It's a long time.
Oh wait, no, it's still there. Okay, it was a grenade that blew up.
Oh, there
it goes.
I'm glad that everybody was looking at it right as we were talking about the timer.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
nice.
all right.
Pivot cancel forward tilt right there to take that first stock, but Colorondo definitely working from a percent deficit. And yeah, I feel like part of it is just like wanting to play too aggressive. Like this is a matchup where you have to be very slow and methodical as Inkling. Like when you get your opening, get your damage, sure, but in neutral, you got to be so choosy when you get up close to Snake.
Yeah. Okay. Now what's the play here? Okay, waits for the landing.
Yeah.
There is a hitbox there. Actually, I don't know if it does any damage. Does it do damage?
It does. It will
does,
do
okay.
damage. It will do knockback. You can't interrupt all those punches.
Yeah, I know it's at least a knockback thing, but is there a move that does knockback but doesn't actually do damage?
Anything with a win box, I guess.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair. But I feel like that's more of a push.
Yeah, I mean, knockback is definitely something different.
Yeah.
Finishing touches, I think, the closest you can get.
Probably. And even then, that does like 0.5%.
Yeah, it does
like
something.
That. Yeah.
Oh my! that Nikita was beautiful. That was gorgeous.
It formed a question mark on its way down.
Where are you going? God, I love that.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was really, really well done.
Good stuff.
Gotta hand it to WelfarePickles. So game one looked a little rough, right? And then figured it out, took the W, and now game two looking really, really good.
Yeah.
Taking another like a 2-stock. So who knows? Maybe we see a 3-stock in game 3.
Yeah, honestly, the way that WelfarePickles has been playing, I think that's the kind of solid performance we should even expect at this point, right? Unless Colorondo has some tricks up his sleeve to change this up going into the game 3. But if we're sticking with the Inkling, yeah, I think it has to be just like a change in that play style. I think we need to see just a willingness to be very, very slow. But then again, if we're going to Smashville, I guess that pretends that we're turning up the speed even further. It's one gear and that's go.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
the 3-stock theory's out.
shit, that's not happening. Man, all right. Well, unfortunate start right there for WelfarePickles.
I've never liked pickles anyway. You know that? I always take them off my sandwiches, my burgers. I ask for no pickles all the time.
Hey, you know what? That means we make a good duo for lunch. I'm the I'll take your pickle person.
I always need one. Nothing's worse than asking, like, does anybody want these pickles? I'm not going to eat them.
And then nobody wants
says
them.
I don't know why. I always feel like terrible and ugly. I don't know what's going on. Like everything just falls apart.
That's what it feels like to be a non-pickle enjoyer. Gotta have them, man. And I just
the virgin pickle hater and the Chad pickle
pickle eater. That's what I'm talking about. Pickles are good. I think you're crazy.
Oh
man. Colorondo though has he said, okay, USD'd. Thank you. I'll be taking this game.
I'll be taking these pickles.
I'll be taking these pickles. Thank you. This is not WelfarePickles. This is a pickle welfare right now.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man, yeah, this does not look like a very good game. You know, at this point, go next.
Yeah, honestly, I'm almost surprised that WelfarePickles doesn't just kind of do that immediately. Like, I know that he's been playing well, but, you know, with that crazy lead that Colorondo has, I know that Inkling has trouble killing, but, like, not that much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kind of, actually.
I mean, you didn't kill with back air at 160 at the ledge on Smashville. I would say
Kinda
maybe
sad.
yeah, very sad.
With
very
rage.
sad.
All right.
That's actually really messed up.
That back air is so good for everything except the thing that back airs are good for.
You know what? I wasn't entirely wrong. There was a 3-stock.
There was.
They're just not for
The other way
what I thought it was
around.
gonna be. Yeah.
You didn't specify.
Yeah, I didn't specify.
That's right. I'd have the argument with the bookie. I'd be like, did you or did you not say there would be a 3-stock?
Yeah, if there was a 3-stock, run me my money.
Don't do betting, by the way. I highly encourage not getting into sports betting. Don't be Ippei Mizuhara.
I'm going to be honest. I love this song. And I love this song in Smash.
I love this song a lot. My mom hates this song because there was a period where I was playing Smash. She technically had the Wii U, not me. But I would, I would play some For Glory every now and then. But the whistling would like go through the walls more than like the rest of the songs. And so she'd like walk out of her office and she'd be like, "Stop playing that song, please." And I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I just like Tom Nook theme."
Funny raccoon man.
I love the Tanukis.
No, but seriously, it's a good song even for Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like I feel like especially with these two characters, I don't know, it vibes. The vibe is there.
All right. Here we are, though. We do have Colorondo on the board, but again, without the SD at the start, right, being able to control the pace, getting off to the first stock is going to be in Colorondo's favor. But yeah, now the question is, all right, we're on a bigger stage. Is Colorondo going to try to be aggressive like we saw in that last game, or is the game plan going to slow down? And so far, honestly, I haven't really seen a change in pace.
Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, okay, there we go. And now, from what seemed like a little bit of a decibit, is no longer there. And I said decibit. And it's 19%. Actually, now you got the lead again, so good job.
19 Serpent. Quite a deficit. Decibit, never mind.
Quite a decibit.
This is a stupid bit anyways. Ooh, okay. Yeah, not standing on the ground, right? So that roller is not going to bury. Could have been a big combo for Colorondo, but now we do see that berry come out. Not enough time to jump out and get the combo afterwards, but Snake, with all that paint, is still going to be taking a lot of damage.
All right, there we go. That needs to C4 to get it out. Okay, gets it out of the way and also takes that stock out of the way as well. 54%. What was a pretty solid lead for WelfarePickles is no longer there anymore, and Colorondo just continues to dominate here.
I love that up tilt to continue that combo right there. Just a little extension to continue the juggle and be able to stay in the advantage there for against Snake, who does have a tough time landing, especially against mobile characters. And man, these last two games, Skiff, have looked completely different from the first.
Yep. Oh, just barely missing on that grab. Would have been huge. Thankfully, you have Town and City because you are not surviving that anywhere else.
Snake looks like Filthy Frank right now. He's doing the walking in with the stop sign.
Hey, boss. Can I have a pizza, please?
Man.
It's so funny watching people, like so many new fans of like Joji, and they're like Joji did something one time, like, oh, I didn't know he was so funny. And it's like, you weren't there. You weren't there. You don't remember.
Back air killed Skiff. Inkling back air killed.
Yay!
Goodness. Look at how happy Inkling is about it. I did it. I killed with a back air. I have expected. I like tapped your shoulder when that happened. I have expected you to do the "don't touch me" ever. I'm sorry. I thought we were cool like that. We just met.
What is that from?
It's one of the best commentary clips of all time.
Oh.
I need to show it to you later.
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I think it was one of those commentary cringe compilations.
Yeah. And I'm normally not about those, but that was in my region, and I know both of those people. And they're both great, by the way. I love both of those people. But it was one of those situations where it was just like, yeah. I used that all the time when I was I worked at Domino's for a couple of months,
right.
And I had like a couple of older than me, like overly familiar coworkers, and they'd like slap me on the back, and like as I'm walking out to my car to make a delivery, in my head I'm like, we just met. Oh man, good times and good times abound here. It's game 5. Colorondo looking to get a reverse 3-0 started on WelfarePickles. We're back to Town and City, which Colorondo looked very comfortable on in that last game. But Pickles, I think, just really needs to find a few different avenues. Because kind of focusing on, like, stopping the approaches from Colorondo. Maybe needs to be a bit more aggressive in taking the stage.
Yep. Right now, trying to get back down to the stage here. And WelfarePickles, I feel like, has definitely slowed things down a little bit, which I feel like you definitely need to do. Because Colorondo is basically just getting away with whatever Colorondo wants these past couple games. Throw the grenade. Oh!
All right, Nikita was a big moneymaker earlier.
Was sick. That was so sick with the aiming.
Honestly, if we had seen WelfarePickles walk to the left and up tilt after the Nikita hit, I would have put down my headset, walked over to the stage, and given him $10.
I also do want to point out, I really like Colorondo's adaptation, recognizing that WelfarePickles will indeed mash out of the roller and just met him up in the air for the up air to kind of continue that. So that was actually just some good recognition.
Yeah, if you're not going to get the full combo, then at least go to reset, stay in the advantage. There is that straight down Nikita. Crowd getting loud for WelfarePickles, taking the lead here in the decisive Game 5.
It's kind of crazy, too, because, like, WelfarePickles' Nikita play has been phenomenal.
Huge.
This game. It's like taking at least like 5 stocks and just like it's not like Colorado just like been like doing like the laziest recoveries or anything. It's just that WelfarePickles is just on top of it.
No, he's just been really, really tuned into like just the angles that Colorondo is able to take and locking them all down with the Nikita, right? Making sure that the air dodge can't happen early and then the Nikita goes straight down to intercept the up B and looking really solid in this game number 5. Almost capitalizing off of that grenade. Instead, we're going to go for a reset on the ground.
Oh, there we go. The up tilt. That crowd is in it right now. And you know what? We might finally see that 3 stock here. That's a little bit of wishful thinking. This is 135. However, we have seen Colorondo struggle to kill. And it's actually not even Colorondo struggle to kill. Inkling.
It's Inkling, right? This is not Colorondo's fault at all. The only way that it's his fault is that he's picking Inkling.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
Aside from that.
It is slightly his fault. All right, there we go. The forward tilt, we'll be able to close out that stock. But you know what? A JV3 is just as good.
If he can get it done. Honestly, a snake, not very likely. Wait, but lasers don't count. That might as well be a laser, honestly. But here we go, dash attack. We see that nasty ledge trapping coming out. Ooh, okay, Nikita definitely could have led to something there. Roll into the grenade, but honestly, I like that. You're going to get launched far enough away to not eat a combo.
Well, the thing is what's smart is like you either take the grenade damage or you roll backwards into the down tilt.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, yeah, it was smart to just take the grenade damage because who knows what WelfarePickles had cooking up on the other side, so.
The best option coverage possible. WelfarePickles looking for just that one decisive hit. Single jab, not going to set up into anything. And I was going to say down throw could do it, but so can a ton of aerials. WelfarePickles staving off the reverse 3-0 from Colorondo, getting the crowd loud for him. Solid Snake continues his bracket run.
Yep, well played from WelfarePickles, and yeah, the crowd is definitely in it today. And that's one thing I love about the Midwest. The energy here is always good. Midwest is always a good time. I thought like, when I moved out here initially, I was like, well, I mean, North Dakota's kind of okay sometimes.
Right, you know.
But like the more I met the Midwest people, I'm like, this is a good scene.
Yeah.
These are good people. I like these people.
Midwest is mid-best.
Yep.
I'll agree to that.
I'll say that. Yeah, I'll agree. And I love the East Coast. Don't get me wrong. I would love to go to the East Coast. But you know what's not crazy expensive where I have to cut my leg off to live?
Yeah.
The Midwest.
Midwest, yeah.